here are familiar with the Bruderhof? A few hands. The Bruderhof, well, let's get into that whole history, but they are an Orthodox Christian community of about 8 settlements in our region, from New Paltz to Pennsylvania to across the river. We're already across the river here, aren't we? To, I'm sorry for that. I'm from Westchester. We call this across the river. The county next door, Orange County, is that right? Next door?
Yeah.
They have a settlement, Belleville, over there. These are like the Amish folk and like the Mennonites and like the Hutterites. They're related, okay? They, in 2 weeks after the little boy was found on the beach, they had 25 of their young people, your age, on the island of Lesbos, working with Save the Children to help those children and other people off those rubber boats coming onto the Greek island Lesbos, which is the same distance from Turkey to the European Greek island of Lesbos as Haverstraw is from Croton, where I live. A 2.5-mile body of water, okay? When you look across from, say, Haverstraw, across the other way to Croton Point and so forth, that's the distance. And in that distance, in January of this year, over 400 Syrians have drowned in that passage, in 1 month. So, all right, I'm back to Alan Kurdi. We got together, an ad hoc committee of a number of us got together over breakfast one morning and said, let's see if we can develop the Lower Hudson Valley Syrian Refugee Crisis project. And we hammered out a statement, and we dotted our I's and crossed our T's, and that went on for 3 weeks. You know how that goes. Oh, the language has to be, you know. And we put it out there. And today, now, 6 months later, we have in our region, with the great help of, on this side of the river, Susan Smith at the Stony Point Center for the Rockland County aspect, and then those of us in Westchester County, we now have 79 endorsers, which are primarily faith-based communities, and some civic organizations endorsing on this statement, which basically says, we are ready on the ground. The grassroots, we are ready. This Episcopal Church, this mosque, that Lutheran church, that Jewish temple. We are ready. Let us know what we need to do. Okay? So in the meantime, in those 6 months that we've been working on this, we've been trying to say, yes, we're not only ready, but will the State Department, with its resettlement agencies, send us a family, or 2 or 3? Hey, Yonkers has a very large Arab-Muslim population, and Arab Christian population, Arabic speaking, and there are a couple of grocery stores and a comfortable community, Yonkers, right? So we're ready. Well, they're not ready.